Yeah, they're both there. We are live, girls. Hiya, good evening. So, this evening we've got a wonderful podcast coming up, quite serious. So, everyone, please keep your comments kind and bear with us. I'm Emma. I will be representing Lice Mysteries this evening. Donna. Okay,
Donna,
Donna.
I'm representing Life Mysteries.
Hi, I'm Michaela and I'm representing Dark Phoenix.
I'm Kel, and what she said.
I didn't actually think you'd do that. Right, tonight we're going to hear from Exploring with Joe this evening. Like I say, please keep your comments courteous, kind. If you do have a question, make sure it's reasonable. So we're going to invite the boys up, so please welcome Michael and Joe. Welcome, boys, to the show.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on this evening. So we're kind of going to start with a little bit about your story and why we're doing this podcast this evening. So we'll start with Michael. If you can just kind of give us a run through of what's happened.
Well, basically, we took on a bloke last year who we started to do some investigating and stuff with. And then when he thought he got too big for us, he dropped us like a stone. Thought he got too big for us, obviously. And then just turned on us all of a sudden now.
Wow. This bloke would be Thorn.
Thorn, yeah.
Yeah, we can say his name. We have given Thorn notice of this podcast this evening, as we always do. He didn't open it, but maybe he will see it at some point and join us. So, girls, if you want to ask a question.
So how did you come to collab with Thorn, Joe?
Basically, it was on Instagram. I think he messaged me, and he just started talking to me about my autism, really. And obviously, that was sort of like a common trait. So instantly, we met up and started filming. It was just, I just thought we were friends from the off, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you notice, Michael, that something was going wrong between you and Thorn? Or you guys and Thorn?
I don't know, really. It just happened literally all of a sudden. It just blocked everything.
We did one video, and he literally the next day he just blocked us on everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there was no real warning.
No, there was no message or anything. It was just complete block, and that was it.
That was us in the gutter.
So,
did you know why he had
No, he didn't say.
blocked you?
Didn't say.
Wouldn't message back.
I saw that. Sorry, Donna.
when you guys did that video together, you didn't notice anything with him, or he was acting odd or anything like that?
Well,
No.
in the car on the way home, he did say, I'm not too sure why I haven't got as many subscribers as you. I have more views. And it's just basically what Mike's saying. He was getting a bit big for himself. And obviously that's not how we was looking at it, which is why we was happy to go along with filming. We film with anyone.
Yeah.
So it was about subscribers, followers.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you've done. I kind of want to get right into it here. Let's start with the first video and kind of work our way onwards. There was a video of a table shaking. It lifted up and back down, which Michael done. That was the video that was leaked.
Yeah.
The footage that was leaked. The reason I'm not going to use it tonight, guys, is because it's someone else's content, and I've had that problem before. But I have seen the content in question. So let me take you through this before we ask any more questions. Michael is sitting at a table. You can see the table. You can see Michael's hand on the table. You can see the table is rocking. He puts his finger underneath it and flips it. That's the video. That's all you see. You can hear somebody talking about going home. So can you take us through what actually happened there, Michael?
Well, basically, it was a night out that we did. We were doing it as a Halloween special for the channel, and we went to the Ancient Ram Inn, and it became pretty clear right at the start of the night that the owners didn't quite like us very much. The people that were running the event.
Mm-hmm.
So they told us basically no filming, nothing on YouTube, nothing anywhere. We were banned from filming basically.
Mm-hmm.
So we go into this investigation, and I honestly asked Joe, it was quite boring really on the night. So
it was depressing because of the situation.
Yeah, it was depressing because of the situation. There wasn't a fat lot of activity in the house. Supposed to be one of the most haunted places on the planet, and we just felt like we were going for dinner. And basically, I got a bit bored, and I thought I'll spice things up a bit here, and I'll tip the table. But it was only for our own enjoyment, just to try and get everybody's spirits lifted, and thinking, oh, something's actually happened. It was never meant to be filmed. We weren't allowed to film.
Yeah, we didn't film anything.
Did you know that there was footage, that somebody had footage?
No,
I didn't know about Thorn's footage now.
Sorry, I'm just getting these. There's messages to go with this.
As far as we were concerned, he was part of our group, and we weren't allowed to film. So there shouldn't have been any footage from the night. Our camera didn't come out.
Yeah.
So this person went and snuck after knowing no filming, and the owner said no filming. This person went and filmed anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. And then leaked it and said, oh, look, you know.
When did you know that it had been leaked? That the footage existed?
We didn't know it had been leaked until we saw. I was at work, and somebody, I think it was Matt Paranormal, texted me on the messenger and said, "Are you guys aware of all the bad aroma around about you at the moment?" And I was like, "No." So the first thing we knew about it was that other guy's video about it.
Sounds like a setup.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get evidence. I do have a message which I am going to play in just a moment. Oh, that was Mum here. So there's a message here that I'm going to bring up on screen.
Can I just ask one question quick?
Right,
How
what?
long after was that leaked?
It's a fair few months.
Oh, wow.
It was about 5 months.
Wow.
Right, so this is the message in question, or that was sent. So this is Thorn to, is it you, Michael?
Yeah, this is what he shared it with me, that he had it.
This is Thorn. I'll take you. This is Thorn. How did you do it with the tiny table when it was rocking? I only saw you make it jump. Was you making it rock as well? It's baffled me. Michael replied, no, just made it jump, forgot it was rocking as well. I said the same thing. This is Michael again. I said the same thing to Joe. I'll say the same to you. I'm sorry for doing that. I was just trying to get the energy levels up after the shit start to the night we had. Thorn had then put, and this is Thorn, I ain't got a problem with you spicing it up, mate. Just let us know so we can prepare or leave the room if the live is on. We had a shit start, but we all had a laugh and went home having a good night in the end. That's all that counts. Michael said, cheers, mate. see you tonight. That was the message after the table had been discovered. I will get to everyone's comments.
But that doesn't make any sense because he knew there was no, he just said about the videoing and he knew there was nobody supposed to be videoing by the owner.
So I also have, there is people I've spoke to in the process of this. I'm not going to give out names this evening, but I have spoke to someone and their exact words on this particular, and this person was there at the time. So I state word for word, I was there on the night and the table was rocking and Joe made the table jump. Never once did Michael or Joe say that this was evidence or say that this was a spirit that made the table jump. All we know is the table jumped and everyone kind of laughed it off, shrugged it off, we went home, and then it was brought up. So that's what I got from a person that was there on the evening. You never claimed that was paranormal activity. Nope. You never said it was. You never claimed it was anything to do with paranormal activity. You sort of done it, and then everyone shrugged it off, went home, and then you were pulled up on it.
Yep.
And that again was someone that was there that evening. Had witnessed this. Was what I was given. You never claimed. So. Again, you can perceive that the way I'm perceiving it. You didn't say that was activity.
Yeah.
You didn't make claim it was a ghost or anything of the sort.
Yeah.
I don't, in my opinion, feel that was fake evidence. No one was supposed to be recording, and you never claimed that was a ghost. You never said nothing. In fact, everything was quiet, and then they went back on to talking about what they were talking about previously. What we've seen is a short clip, by the way. It's all been cut down. So anything said after, they've managed to cut it.
He's cut himself out the clips.
Mm-hmm. Probably because he wasn't supposed to be recording it. I wouldn't really want myself in that footage that I believe you were threatened with court action if it reached. If it reached the internet.
Yeah, by the owners on the night.
Yeah, by the owners.
Oh dear.
So.
Yeah, this is what I will say is I don't think that's faked evidence. What I think that is you've been silly, and nobody was really supposed to know that you were being silly.
Yeah.
No.
He has been silly before, but we've had multiple discussions about it. And obviously, he hasn't done anything for months.
Has he been a good boy, Joe?
He has, yeah. He has.
Good. Go on, Michael. You've done it. Succeeded. I wouldn't perceive that to be, in my personal opinion, as fake evidence. So we're going to strike fake it. On this particular video, I'll strike that out as you were being a boy.
Yeah.
But a bloody man. And you've had a bit of fun, but you didn't claim it was supposed to be any sort of evidence.
No.
You did never told anyone that was a spirit that had done that. And I want to make this clear that he didn't say that was evidence. So you didn't fake evidence, in my opinion. You didn't fake evidence.
And there's no footage on our channel saying, look what we discovered.
Yeah.
Yes, I've looked through that. Like I say, I give everyone a fair chance. I have looked at what you boys have done and the girls have. I don't know if you girls found anything on Exploring with Joe.
Nope.
No. Evidence.
Nope.
So, yeah. And that was someone that was there that night. So
the footage that's out there it's not on any of their social medias.
No, it's not on any of the channels.
So the video footage I'm going to kind of twist this a little bit and ask Kelly a question. Kelly received this evidence before you guys, or before it was leaked. You received the evidence. Can we just hear a little bit about what happened when you, what the conversation was when you received that?
I asked him why his admin had blocked me, and then he just started going on about Mike and Joe.
They blocked us because
because I was still promoting Exploring with Joe on our page. That I got blocked by his admin.
So Kelly had actually received the information before anyone had received it, where she'd been told subsequently to be careful of Exploring with Joe, but he didn't want to leak that footage because he'd be troublemaking, is what I believe.
Yeah. He just wanted to be left alone. And then that Friday, he sent me the footage on the Tuesday, and then on the Friday, the video was out on YouTube.
It's baffling.
Yeah, videos like that don't happen overnight. They take some planning.
Yeah, so I have actually seen those messages, and I'm just trying to find them. But Kelly did receive that information first, and his my phone's dropping. Hello. Trying to, yeah. So I have it here. So who sent this to you, Kelly Thorne?
Yeah.
So we'll just get this and then try and cast the screen up.
I'm sure in one of the messages he actually tells me that they're silly to pick on him because he can leak this.
I think I've got the right ones here.
That's what the baffling thing is about the whole thing. We've never ever done anything to him. Since the day we left him, we didn't speak to him ever again.
I'm actually sending this to Mom as we go along. So this is videos that were sent. And you can see at the top there it says pushing the table all the way through, laugh out loud. You know, Joe's already told me off, was only trying to make it less boring. Who was this sent to? Who put the little tramp is off again?
Yeah, this is him starting about somebody else he didn't like.
This is an argument between him and somebody else.
Right, so
the team before us.
Yeah, someone else that has done it too.
Right, because I've got.
Did you want me to send you the messages?
Yeah. But I do want to show this because those words are rather. This is quite important. So his word is "a little tramp is off again." Again, don't condone those words. It says, "I will take Neil." Oh, I can remember he lives in. Well, give him a reason to go cry to the police. Who was that? Oh, yeah, I know who this is. So again, there has been things said on both parts here. As you can see, multiple arguments were taking place. So I had all the photos and they went missing, right? So this, this is what he said to Kelly. I went and scrolled past this as well. So the conversation here, you know, I understand that, but between me and you, can I show you something what they've done? This is Thorne aim at.
That was because Cal said she wasn't getting involved. We weren't getting involved in anything, any drama.
Which is understandable with what you've been through.
We promote everyone on our page.
It says that's them faking evidence. They are silly to pick on me because I can easily leak this out. Was Thorne. Just so you know, this was Thorne. This was Thorne that had said this. So threatening to leak it. Because of them, trust me, mate, be careful. I'm only telling close friends. I don't want people to get the idea I'm causing trouble. I just want to be left alone, mate. Stay well clear if you want your reputation intact, mate. They're joining in with Neil picking on me because I didn't work out. So I said to Neil we should part ways. They jumped in my live a few nights ago. My mods tried to filter it out. They're promoting Neil's new group team, Wolf Paranormal, again. Stay well clear. He associates with them and he's a dick like them.
What's wrong with us promoting someone's team?
Yeah, that's exactly why I fucked him off, mate. Wow. Oh.
So even though he was saying he didn't want to be like seen to be causing trouble, he still tried to make an issue between us and Neil as well.
Hello, everyone joining. We're just trying to, yeah. So that was actually sent to Kelly before this was leaked, and I got 6 to 7 months, Donna. Like 6 or 7 months ago, then there was a slight fallout. Then this was leaked, and it had been threatened before it was actually leaked.
What happened was his teammate left him, and then I think that's what drove him to do what he did.
It seems to me that they can't do things right, so they don't want anybody else to get things right. It's so much jealousy. Thank you, Liz.
Yep.
That's how it seems.
Yeah, because that happened all in the space of a week, didn't it?
Not only
From when Cal got the footage, I think it was a few days later, wasn't it? His team member left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Neil had already left when I got the footage.
Did he?
Yeah. Neil had they'd already parted ways when he sent me the footage. That's why he was bad mouthing Neil as well.
like that.
His team member didn't leave. He was kicked out
Oh,
because he wouldn't stop coming out with us.
Yeah.
That's right.
see, like the first comment right away, they said, "Sounds like a setup." I think it was a setup and a lot of jealousy. It sounds like.
He's held on to that footage for months.
Yeah.
Can I just say, boys, that was not under any circumstances faked evidence.
No.
That was Michael being somewhat childish, and it was
if they'd have used it in any of their videos that they've put on their channel, then you could say he was faking evidence.
But it
hasn't been used. It's not on any public platform.
Yeah.
And I would like to stress that to you, boys. That was not under any circumstance faked evidence. However, I think you should listen to your brother a hell of a lot more, Michael, because he seems to have it closed up. But you know what? I myself, and I'm sure everyone here that's investigated, can say they've done some silly things at the start or at the end of it, just to kind of get people rattled a little.
I can't say that because I've never done it.
Well,
oops. Michael, I'm in your back corner.
I can see, people.
I can't undo the past, can I?
I can see.
All you can do is learn from your mistakes.
Because everybody tries to have a laugh and a joke on an investigation, don't they?
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
It was never meant to be recorded. It was never meant to go anywhere else. So you were just having fun.
Is, that's what I was going to say. Like, I could see a lot of teams. I know they go out. I know they laugh and joke. But you got to be careful of somebody like this.
Yeah, Alistair.
Hitting the camera when you're laughing and joking and trying to do something like this. And that's pretty sad because I know a lot of investigators and they're not just straight investigating. They do have fun in between. They take breaks, in between investigations, laugh and joke. Everything is not straight investigation. Everybody takes a break here and there. Because they go for
I think having a laugh helps bring up the energy from the spirits.
Right, so Kelly's mum, Sylvia, said if he didn't want to cause trouble, he should have kept it to himself. Well done,
Yeah,
Luke. That's
true.
exactly 100% true. I don't think at this point I can say you've done anything wrong other than do what most of us do when things
Yeah.
are booming and be immature a little bit. We're outside, we're having fun.
Yeah.
This,
We're still investigators and we do it.
yeah, I've done it several times, so there's nothing wrong with that at all.
There's no wrong in having a laugh and a joke on an investigation as long as you don't use that footage and claim that it's evidence. What's the issue?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Well, you know, have somebody sneaky like on the side of you while you're laughing and joking, you know,
Right.
video.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to worry about a friend that's meant to be a friend doing
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah.
Right. There's a second video, which is a hell of a lot more funnier than the first. I must admit. This was comedy gold. Again, I won't use someone else's footage in case he gets the live barred. We've had that problem before.
I can
we'll kind of
forward to the footage because it was sent to me. So
right. Yeah, as long as you give me permission to use it, I can use it. I can't use it from him.
How dare
That's
you
the grey area. If she sends me it and says I can use it, it's her footage. She's given permission. I can't use his. There's a grey area, and I don't want this taken down for the boys. Sounds like the dude needs a personality. I would love to have been in this group with these two guys. Well, yeah, Mum, you probably would have done that. That's my mum, and she's admitting she would have done that.
I have to admit, this footage that Callum sent over, I laugh at it constantly. I'm
going to show you because this was actually sent to Kelly, so I can actually legally use this. I should have done this at the beginning, but I was checking up there to see where I stood with the grey area. Right, this is the table. Right, that was the table incident. What one's this? Is this the REM pod?
no, that's
Oh, no, this is the table.
again.
Somebody's laughing there, as you can see, so they know he's doing it.
Yeah, you
Right.
can hear it.
So this is the REM pod. I'm going to put a caution up to the REM pod. Might make you laugh till you can't laugh no more.
What?
Watch the cat balls go off in the back row, and he was nowhere near them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's cat balls going off, and he was nowhere near them. Probably a ghost chuckling at him.
Yeah, probably.
Probably a ghost chuckling at him.
Wow.
I was shocked when I found out they'd done it.
Yeah, it was probably a ghost laughing at him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a ghost laughing at you because you were nowhere near the cat balls time, which is rather. Can I just say that is the best footage I've ever seen in my life? Talk us through what's going on there, Michael.
But I didn't actually mean to set the thing off. Start again. I started out wanting to see if it was working or not, and then when I got close to it, it went off. I panicked and moved away, and then when Joe came into the room and he goes, "Was that you?" I was like, and the cat ball started flashing, and I just pointed at the cat ball. Didn't know what to do.
To be fair, that cat ball was definitely a spirit because I was laughing.
Yeah.
I can imagine somebody watching that and going, "What the hell is he doing?"
So you went to touch the REM pod, but you didn't, and it went off, and then the cat ball went off. Because that's what it looked like to me. You went to touch it, but you didn't, and it went off, and then all of a sudden the cat ball went off. So I don't know, it looked to me like spirit touched both of them. That's why.
But the only reason that footage was actually captured was because Thorn hid a camera.
Yeah, with another hidden camera.
In a camera.
When did you find out, Joe, that Mike had been doing this? Like, splicing it?
I found out through Thorn Thorne actually found out and sent me videos of things that Mike had done. And obviously, I spoke to Mike, and he admitted it. And obviously, we had an argument, and I told him, you know, what he needed to start doing, and he's been good ever since.
My mum would like to go on an investigation with you two chaps. She's
They
loving
are,
that.
they are fun.
She's loving this. She's all game for that.
It's only fun because something happens and Mike jumps a mile.
Liz has seen the table thing on Most Haunted quite a lot.
Yeah. Table tipping.
Yeah, she's seen that. Again, that's not really faking evidence, although there was a podcast, and because it's out there, I can say it. One of, I think, the weirdest podcasts I've ever seen in my life, claiming this was some sort of evidence, and the bloke that came in the room looked awkward and knew that it had been that Michael that had done it, as you can see from that
I
video.
did suspect, to be honest, that he'd done it. But to be honest, when he normally owns up to me, tells me the truth, I believe it first time. And when he said that he hadn't done it, obviously I instinctively thought that he hadn't done it.
Because I know that you commented, didn't you, on the post because he couldn't. When it was outed, they couldn't describe. They were saying it was you, weren't they?
Yeah.
And not Michael.
Liz wants to investigate with you guys too.
You've got everybody wanting to investigate. You've got everyone wanting to collaborate with you, so this clearly hasn't.
I mean, we're like, you know, we're happy to film with anyone, really. We just like going out and having a laugh and getting some good evidence. But it has to be evidence.
Yeah, right. But he didn't claim this was evidence, though. And I think the point I'm pointing out here is the table tipping. It was not actually considered evidence because he never stated it was evidence.
Yeah.
He never said in the video or anything of the such that was evidence. He was being a boy, basically, on an investigation. Obviously, you're the mature one, Joe. Like, you've got the mature air about you. Michael's a little kid in a candy store.
But you wouldn't think that he's the older one.
No, is he? This is a bit awkward. You're the old. Oh my god! Right. So there is a third one, and the third one's stupid.
Yeah, you can't see it.
You can't see nothing. A door opened. I'm not even gonna entertain that, to be fair. A door opened. One of them looked like something for the Ghostbusters. You seen a backpack. That was it. That's, you just started singing Ghostbusters or something. So the footage was leaked 6 months after. How did you react to it being leaked?
What when we saw the video?
To be honest, I felt betrayed. I did.
Yeah, I
really did.
Didn't know what to do.
I could imagine.
Because we're seeing all these thousands of comments on this bloke's video, really, really going for us, and it was.
And I've had a lot of hate since as well.
Have you?
Yeah, a lot.
At the time, it was demoralising. We were both ready to hang up.
Yeah, it was definitely. I think that's what he was after. In all honesty, and that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to push us out of the game because he knows that we're good investigators.
Yeah.
Pick you out. It's fair pickings, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, investigating and seeing if you can catch something and to have a laugh too.
It's absolutely amazing what people will do to each other. Really is.
Oh, believe me, I know.
We're not like that. We'll take anybody under our wing. We'll help anybody, and we'll go out with anybody and have a laugh with anybody.
Yeah, and we go out our way as well to help people.
Hello, Tom.
That's what I don't get.
There was times with Thorne where I'd just done a night shift, been up all day, and I'd still drive all the way to his house, second to Manchester, to investigate.
Yeah.
You saw him as a friend, as well as.
Yeah. To be honest, I thought it was a bit more. I thought it was a closer friend, Beans, as there was that sort of autistic sort of connection. I thought
Yeah.
he was more of a closer friend, but obviously not.
Yeah.
Has it made you think twice about friends in the paranormal field, or
No,
you're
not
still gonna be
really. I
keeping it?
mean, yeah, a little bit more cautious, but I'm still happy to work with anyone, to be honest.
That's good.
My mum says don't hang up, guys, and that's Mama Bear.
Yeah, no, we won't. A video.
No,
just
we've
dropped a video
we've got
yesterday
our
of
heads
us
sorted with it
on
now,
Pebble
to
Hill.
be fair.
I guess this is so. What I've kind of got here is I went for the kind of background of Thorn. I wouldn't do it any other way. Okay. And a couple of things that were said was I need to be really careful here. Very careful. He likes to cause a little drama. Right, I've got my word in. And then start a riot. And this was said by several people, not just one, several people had said this.
Yeah.
And then start the bullying claim,
Yep.
the bullying number, the whole.
Right.
I really do have to be careful because some of the stuff that was said to me, I want to put in a dignified way.
That's Cal's mum.
Yeah. I did my research. That's all I saw.
Yeah, the research we have done was he would constantly argue when he wanted to drop you. He would kind of put people down if he thought something like,
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Tom, because we got left out 5 minutes ago. He was
Like the cheek.
so this is something that was said to me. I have actually seen the footage. Now I am going to put this out here. He has deleted everything that I saw.
Yep.
From a certain period to another period, the bloke has deleted everything. However, I saw this footage.
Why would you do that, really?
He was holding a K2 meter right next to his phone. It was going off. He claimed this was evidence. I want to put that out there. He did say that a spirit must be touching the K2. You can see how close the phone is to the K2. A very lovely woman pointed that out. Moved the phone away from the K2 meter.
See, I don't get that because he used to have a go at me for that. If I put my phone too close to the spirit box, then or the K2 or something that would set it off, he would say, "Oh, you should move that further away." So I don't quite get why he's claimed there's something that he's had a go at me about personally.
Yeah, well, it gets better. He was told by a lady she is in fact a psychic medium, a very good one. I have spoke to this woman and she is rather a lovely lady. Had said to him, if you move the phone away from the K2, I think she was trying to say that causes friction with the K2. He went ballistic at her and called her fake. Proceeded to say that psychics were fake. The footage has since been taken down, which is devastating. I didn't actually get it in time, but I have actually seen the footage at which he got very quite rough-handed calling a psychic a fake because she had mere mentioned moving the K2 away from the phone. Because wow, that's a novel. Sorry. The man just can't handle others doing good, and he's shot himself in the foot by what he's doing. Even when I did do a place with him and Neil, he wanted to be in charge, or if things didn't go his way, he'd show it in his face. I just dusted it off as I'm not entertaining. It's just in the end, just would talk to Neil more in the end as Neil's a good person and was laughed at as Daryl Evans. Hello, Carl. So he got rough-handed with this lady and called her a fake, which again, really was upsetting. And genuinely, that is what I found out through my whole process. Or us girls done a lot of hunting people down. There was people we couldn't speak to, but the general consensus of what I got, you didn't have permission to record. We've done that. He's had a fair few fallouts of similar nature.
Yeah.
Quite a few, apparently.
It was
What I've been
also
hearing.
claimed that none of the pictures that he was showing were actually his content. Was always somebody else's content. Was another thing that was said to me by several people. Yes, I thought that there was something. I remember Most Haunted done the bridge. Oh, right, that's about London Bridge. Oh, you got to mention that. You got to mention there.
Finally,
I think
long enough.
she'll scold you for less.
Yes.
That was. That's not true. He always thinks he's done nothing wrong, and we're the one. This is why I have to be really careful.
Yeah.
Because I took several statements, but again, I don't want to use the words, some of the words that were said to me. But he did. There was a couple of videos that he said some psychics were fake. So I kind of just want to put out what I've heard, that the fact that people can't speak out against them. Did you boys feel like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You always felt you couldn't pull him up on stuff because you wouldn't have it.
Put that there because that's pretty much what I've been told about him.
It was a bit of a control freak, really. Like to control the situation, like to control where we went, how we investigated.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. I'm quite happy to be, along the back seat, just filming and stuff. That's not a problem for me. But then he started calling me a bully, and it's different.
Yeah.
Wow.
You ask anybody we've worked with, we've never even crossed words with anybody, let alone bullied them.
Nope.
We're always very, very happy and respectful to whoever we're filming with.
Unless Michael's watching our live and then he just tries to freak us out.
Gotta be done.
Do you know what? We've always got one of them. I have one of them. David Severn does that to me. We all have that person.
Yeah.
That. Typical. Just waking up. Yeah, we're halfway through this. I mean, I don't know what you girls make of the footage, but I wouldn't really say that was faking evidence.
No, it wasn't used on any of their videos, so how can it be evidence?
Yeah. Nope.
Because he wasn't
That's
getting his
pretty
own
much
way
right.
through this.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Yeah, Mum, that's exactly what happened, to be fair. So what happened after this was leaked? Like, did you boys... There was an apology video made.
Yeah, Mike done one, like.
You're right.
I did one that put one out the next morning because I felt I had to. Because I felt horrible for Joe because this was me doing the stuff. Even though it wasn't meant to be shown, it was still me doing it. And Joe is probably one of the most honest people I know. And I felt that bad. I thought I have got to do something here, and I put that video out of my own back.
It takes a big man to do that, though.
Yeah, it took
Because it takes a bigger person to apologise for their wrongdoings than to just run and hide.
But
And that's exactly
I
what
haven't got a problem if I know
done
something's
is run
wrong.
and hide. Good.
If I know something's wrong, I have not got a problem with holding my hands up and going, "All right, that was wrong."
Yeah.
I really, really feel for you because I really don't feel.
You
I
should.
felt you should have went to your brother and said, "I'm a kid." Like,
Yeah. Apologize.
here in comes Neil. He'll always work with you, lads. Thank you, everyone, for showing the boys support.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you,
it
guys.
genuinely, please do go over to Exploring with Joe, Mum. You'll see loads of funny stuff there quite clearly. That's when I'm going.
Especially early on.
The footage, just sitting there watching the footage. But yeah, we sat for hours and hours doing research, and that's what we found out. I think you met the wrong bloke at the wrong time. And I
Yeah,
don't.
well, to be fair, I don't see it that way because we've got a wicked friend out of Neil. So,
Yeah.
like, if we hadn't met him, we wouldn't have met Neil. So you have to take the bad with the good, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Mum. I think my mum's right. I mean, my mum
Yeah, 100%.
reasons my mum reasons with everything. She really does, and she says I don't think that you should have to apologise for anything. And believe me, Mama Bear knows. If she says it's true, then it's true. I think Tom and Liz are having a private conversation, and I keep putting it up.
Yeah, they are.
Well, Liz and Tom are going on about the London Bridge while we're being serious. That's when you know, Lo, because people are choosing not to listen. I chose to still share your content after it was leaked.
We did too. Dark Phoenix did.
Yeah.
And everyone else on our page, and believe me, we'll support you boys, will share your content out.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it.
We will support you in any way we can.
Yeah.
How did
Michael
it make
should-
you feel, Joe, when it all came out?
Where's our invite to this
Well,
one?
I mean, I don't know. It was just like a massive shock to the system, really. I just felt completely and utterly betrayed. Because simply
were
from the
kind of-
fact that it was like 6 months after he blocked us.
Because you were like the innocent party in all of this, you know, you didn't fool around.
Because I just want to be 100% true and 100% factful right from the start. I think that's the only way you can
Yeah.
be.
That's true.
Michael, I was aimed at you, son.
No,
But
I
he's-
can listen
You're in
to
the
that.
naughty
Like
corner.
I said,
Wasn't the
he's
man
all
who
right
said
now
that,
because the thing is, like, I know people are saying he didn't have to apologise, but the thing is, he more apologised to me than anything else because
Yeah.
he sort of like felt like he betrayed me, sort of thing.
Yeah.
No, I can see that. I can see why he apologised.
And I've had messages saying, you should drop him, you should, like, you know, bar him from the channel and everything. But at the end of the day, he's my blood.
Yeah.
Your brother before anything else.
And he felt really bad. He felt really bad.
I
When
would
that-
love Joe
Yeah, I
White.
know how bad he felt as well, to be fair. So,
It would be good, wouldn't it, Liz? Yeah, do you know what? I can understand why he apologised. I don't feel that should have been an everybody apology.
I
It should have
think
been private. I'm really sorry. And, I think that's what I mean by that. I think you got upset by that, Joe. And it's a family thing at that point.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was at the time, yeah.
Yeah, it's a family thing. And,
And that was the second time that Thorn actually come between me and Mike.
second, what was the first?
Yeah, there was another time as well. He accused Mike of faking again, and I said, "Where's your proof?" And he says, "I don't need proof. I don't need proof. I'm just never working with you again." And then all of a sudden, that was it.
Wow.
Because before,
So,
when actually
that-
Mike had done it, he'd sent me evidence, physical evidence, which then I in turn had to go at Mike for. But obviously this time he said he had no evidence. So you can't sort of convict someone without evidence.
Yeah.
No.
So
for
it's
sure.
twice that he's done this.
Yeah. So it's basically second time, yeah.
That's
We're getting a bloody bit dark in here. Oh,
he was so upset.
So I know
So-
that you took a little stick, didn't you, on the
Yeah,
lads?
I mean, like it's because I basically do most of the posting and editing, the sort of side of it. So most of the messages come through me, and obviously Mike's been at work, you know, sort of like 24 hours more or less. He can't really deal with that side of it, so that's why I do, sort of thing. And I've had a lot of messages, a lot.
Yeah.
and it's difficult, but you know that this podcast isn't the only time we'll support you.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
support you a hell of a lot, and I know the girls already do, and certainly Lice Mysteries will support you in any way we can.
No, we appreciate that. We really do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. I don't see anything wrong other than he was being childish.
Yeah.
Like I'll happily, you know, say that he
Due
was being.
to this coming out, you lost a big investigation, though, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Yeah, we did, yeah.
we were supposed to be going to Shrewsbury Prison, and we got contacted by the event organizer saying because of all the bad publicity, we were no longer welcome.
Wow. That's awful.
I think I don't think he's even give you his money back yet, have you?
Yeah,
You got your money back?
I've got the money back now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gee.
Well, I tell you what, we'll all rent it out and we'll go and do it. As a one big group, everyone on here wants to do it anyway, so we'll rent
I
it
just
out.
don't understand
we'll
why
all
you
do it.
all want to pay to go to a prison when you can go there for free.
No.
Well, if you hang about with Kelly and DJ, more likely.
Yeah, but you better.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy, right? But I would, that's what we'll do, Donna. We'll rent it out and you can come. I don't mind working with you boys. You behave yourself.
Yeah, he's a good boy now. He's a good boy.
He's got eye for now. But then all the jokesters want to come and work with him because he's a jokester. You know, you have to
The thing is, though, the spirits really react to him being a jokester as well. That's the thing.
I can't help. It's my personality. I am a joker. I'm a joker, and I'm. Well, I think I'm funny.
I think you're hilarious. I think you're absolutely hilarious. And Mama Bear, whoa, she thinks you're absolutely hilarious.
I'll tell you the truth. I've heard from a lot of investigators that when you joke around when you're investigating, the spirits do like that.
You get more.
Yeah, they do. It
Yeah,
sort
you
of
get
ramps
more.
up the energy.
I get accused of faking stuff, but I get touched and pulled around the most.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
Kill does that when we're on investigations. Or
Yeah,
she'll
but I
either
don't
be
like it.
get into the loft to hide the bats. Because they're flying around.
I think it's hilarious. And I think you're quite clearly serious when the cameras go on. And you knowingly
Yeah, definitely.
the cameras
Definitely.
are on, there's a different side to you. And I want to stress that for a moment. Okay, the cameras are not off. You've got Michael, who Joe's got to rein in quite a lot by the sounds of it, Joe. You've got to do the reining in. And then you've got serious Michael, who's on camera and is doing what he should be doing while the cameras are rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he does a good job when he's doing it, to be fair.
So do I, Tom. Look, everyone wants to be on your team now. Joe, I think you should let him continue because all these guests want to be on the team now. We're not joining exploring with Joe.
We're happy to work with anyone.
You're going to have an
But
army
it
of a
hasn't
team.
stopped you, though, has it, from investigating?
No, I mean, I thought at one point it might have, but I thought of, just thought of got through it sort of thing. But I just try not to let things bother me now because I think I've had so much hate in the past month that I'm sort of getting immune to it now. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
no, you're not getting it here.
It is.
Everybody's behind you.
A lot of love
It is
from people.
It is a tough field, but I think once you hold your head
It's
up high,
hard to
and
deal with at first, with the
ignore
initial bit.
haters.
Like, you've got to get your head round it, and then after that, it's just you got to sort of like put it in the rear view.
See, I find the paranormal
Yes,
field is like
that's
something in the
cool.
playground.
You finally have your side of the story public. You lads are great. Keep it up. The graph, that is Evans Fred.
Yeah, thank you.
But to be
Thank you
fair,
for all the comments.
yeah, you've had a lot of love on Life's Mysteries for Dark Phoenix Paranormal. Debbie, she's in America. She's joining. I'll just tell you all the people that are joining you in the next, like, I don't know.
And they're all investigators too.
Thanks,
Oh, you've
mate.
got
Thank
your
you.
brothers behind your back. Hold on, because Liz is joining. Basically, you've just got 100 army here. Take that
That's good,
from
to be
this
fair.
lesson. Take that from everybody, including my mama bear, and she won't just work with anyone. Kelly's mum, she was you've had a lot of love. There's been no hate.
Yeah.
And we've had quite a lot of people on this evening.
That's how it should be, though. That's the thing.
is,
That's how
yeah.
it should be.
You
Yeah.
have a lot of love here doing this.
I think the more you lads
Yeah, we do.
hold
We
your
really
head up high
appreciate it.
and do what you're doing, it gives the haters nothing, because in the end they haven't won. They
Yeah.
haven't destroyed anything.
Yeah.
He won't win. He won't win. 100% won't win. Can't
Yeah.
stand bullies, and I don't like when they win. They won't. He will not win. We will continue, carry on doing what we're doing, and we will get better and better and better at it.
Yeah.
Well, have you got anything lined up in the future? Any events that you do?
We've got loads lined up. Absolutely.
Right,
loads.
they want you to mention Dark Phoenix, so will you play the game? Will you play the game?
It's the main one. It's the main one.
Aye.
Yeah, that-
So
that's
it's
gonna-
you're
that's
just
gonna
trying to impress Kelly.
be a-
Nah, it's the bullies. We're going together.
They were. Thank you, Liz, for supporting, darling. It means a lot. Yeah. Would you just hurry up and mention Dark Phoenix, please, before there's a fight?
We will be doing a collab with Dark Phoenix in July for
You
a
missed
very, very special
Alistair.
event.
You've missed Alistair.
And Alistair.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Alistair
And we'll
doesn't
have
like
Tiff
me.
Paranormal.
Phoenix, that's what I did.
the
And
real
Alistair.
TF Paranormal.
TF Paranormal.
TF Paranormal. Yeah.
We'll be hooking up and doing a very, very good event at the Crying House in July. Stay tuned for that, because it's going to be a banger.
That's going to be fire.
And I will behave.
He might behave. Come on, people are loving your
Better
attitude.
be.
Not getting involved. Yeah, can we stipulate it would be the real TF Paranormal, not the fake one.
I'm just gonna say that.
Were you?
all
Last
good.
we're all saying it, to be fair.
Throw that comment.
Yeah.
You know, thank you guys have been message nasty from Thorn and his mum. Can we see that message? Could you
That's
forward
Neil,
me?
isn't it?
Yeah, Neil, could you forward me that message, please, darling? Which would be much appreciated, please.
Oh,
I won't show it if you don't want me to show it. I would just like to see what it says, because I think I've been courteous. I have not said anything that nobody else has said to me, so I would quite like to see that, please.
from him and his mom.
Here, Mum, can you send a nasty message from me to somebody? I'm just asking her. What?
No, you
I mean,
don't
I've
need
got a few people.
to stoop to his level. do you?
I wasn't even thinking about this podcast. I was thinking about another one. See if my mum would play ball and get physical. We'll see if we can see this message. I'm not going to show it online. I just want to see kind of... No.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my mum says no. Mum! I won't let you investigate with Michael. She's out to scratch her off the
I'll
list.
go and pick her up.
I'll let you guys know if I'm going to see this. His mum will, Kimmy. Naughty. Yeah, that's what happened.
They say
start-
police are now involved.
For what?
What?
Involved with what?
You get involved? Oh.
Oh,
Wait, now,
Get arrested
what?
for this.
What am I getting arrested for?
yeah, I want to know too.
I
I've
didn't
watched
do
Orange is
anything
the
with
New
Michael.
Well, you got to come to America and get me.
Piss himself because I did a podcast. Oh, sugar.
We're
That's
scared.
it.
His mum's.
Emma, you're a bad influence. We're all going to end up in a cell next to each other.
Oh,
All right.
We didn't do anything.
It was really nice meeting you, Tom, but I'm going to be doing 15 to life, no deals. Sorry, I think I conducted this rather. I only said things that were said to me.
exactly. Very
It's
professional.
not you, it's me and Neil. Who?
Oh, it's Caroline.
Oh, you're going to jail. Oh, I thought I was going to jail there for a minute. You
Why
had me.
going to jail?
Oh, because they had right. Because he said that since we've been on,
Right,
there's
they're sending
messages.
you the text.
They're sending you
Oh,
the
right,
text.
right, right.
You got-
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Liz, darling. And
Thank
please,
you.
over to Exploring with Joe.
There's your visit to Shrewsbury Prison. That's your mom.
I was going to say, I was hoping I'd get sent to Shrewsbury with them.
There's a visit to Shrewsbury Prison.
Well, it's
Smuggle your
someone,
K2 meter.
Yeah.
it's someone funny like. What did he say?
Oh,
Smuggle
K2
K2 meter.
I am not listening to people
and
that.
they said we're going to
Put it
go
next
on.
to my
Cameras,
phone
guys,
and
we're
go,
going.
Oh no, there's a spirit with me.
This podcast has took a funny turn for the worse. I'm just waiting to see find out what was actually said because I'm a nosy. Oh, Sparky for me, aye. Well, that's the kiddo, isn't it? Is anyone coming to see us in jail? Well,
No, you're
I
on
wish
your own.
they can all go. They can all go in cell free. How do you know that's where I'm going? I might not go to cell free. Thank you very much. Alan might go cell free.
Joe, what weren't cell 3 where we had all that,
I'm going to the
that
Psych
activity
ward.
with the butcher?
No,
Oh,
I don't think it was
someone's
Cell 3.
actually broken hearted. I'm going to prison. Thank you, Tom. Someone's actually broken hearted. We're going to prison.
Well,
Might have been
that's it.
6.
I'm going to claim
Don't worry,
insanity.
free
I'm
meals.
sorry.
I'm pleading that day. I'm pleading the
3
fifth.
meals and all you can sleep.
There's no one there to feed you.
Oh, cell 3 is female?
There's no
Oh,
cook.
yeah, Mama Bear's coming as well. Mama Bear's coming to prison. She's coming. She can't get left out. None her. Honestly, she can't get
Michael,
left.
you said that cell 3 is all females?
Um,
Oh,
Let's
well.
go.
They'll have to come and
Donna,
expedite me.
you're our only call. It's all right. We will call
exactly.
you.
No, they'll have to expedite
Use your
me.
abilities to get us out.
Tom, I'm calling you, mate. So
They don't work that way.
come and bail me.
But I can't get out.
Well, we all need one call. I'll phone Tom. They'll call you, Donna,
No,
and then Michael and Joe. My mum.
How do you know they don't come?
You're not on the table, Michael.
How do you know they don't come expedite me all the way to that jail
Yeah.
and put me with you?
Oh, we need to find Kimmy. Can you be a call for us?
Yeah, they might come pick me up right here.
Kimmy, you saucy little mare. I'm down to rock the stripes and handcuffs.
Uh-huh.
The different podcast. I heard Thorn think
This has taken a serious turn.
I'm only so pissed because everyone loves Haribos instead. I love a Haribo. I'm not gonna lie to you, Haribos are my thing. I don't really like the dabs like snap because the sherbet gets up your nose and it kind of looks bad.
Has to be sour how it goes.
It kind of looks like we should be in a prison cell. I haven't received those yet,
I get that all the time.
so I
What?
haven't received.
That you look like you should be in prison.
Yeah.
Has anyone received a message?
Cal gets that too.
yeah, everyone assumes I've been to
Yeah.
prison just because I'm covered in tattoos.
Doesn't really surprise me.
Cheek.
Sorry,
It's
Cal.
all right. I'm going to claim insanity.
Oh, there we go. There we
I'm
go.
going to the cell.
I'll
to you
put out
lot.
an apology.
You got it.
No, chocolate ladies.
Wait, she's got the test.
Why are you constantly billing for online We've got some.
Kelly
Has
can't watch.
Asylum.
Has anybody listening? Has anybody like? Can we go back to the crime watch session?
Yeah, sorry,
like,
sorry.
Emmy's
Right.
got the text, guys.
Excuse me, we're being accused of some stuff here, so we're better off like deciding whether we're guilty or not. It's our trial now.
I'm always guilty.
I'm always going to
It might be their trial. I don't know if I've not read it yet. This is Thorne's mum. Lovely start. Using Thorne's account.
Okay.
Whatever. Why are you constantly bullying Thorne online? Have you got some sort of sick obsession with him? No. Do you feel big picking on someone with mental illness? Well, I have a mental illness.
We all do.
I've got mental illness. I have informed police and I have gave them your address. Ooh. Who Carl Pickering gave me. The police have took copies of everything you have put out. They have looked at Thorne's Facebook and archive and history. Well, he can't because he's deleted it. Thank you. History, his is in the clear. Yeah, because he deleted it. If you delete something, then it can still be found, by the way. Just pointing some facts and figures out. An archive and history, and there's clear nothing on there about that rubbish you're going on about. And if you continue, please, if I continue what? I'm into this.
I'd like to know where the messages originally come from, because
solicitor and
it's
tell your
just mind-blowing,
cronies.
really.
Tell your cronies. Right, listen, we have to tell the cronies. No mother is using the name cronies. This is not a mother messaging.
That's Dawn.
Yeah, nothing on there about the rubbish you're going on about. And if this continues, we will see a solicitor and tell your cronies. If they do the same, I will take legal action on them too. Okay, so let me address this message here, just in case they do see this. Just in case they do see this, I want to state that they were offered to come on to this live. They ignored us.
Yep.
We said nothing bad other than what I was told.
That's right.
And no reference to things I didn't know about or hadn't seen myself or the girls themselves. We done extensive research for hours and hours on this before we took to this podcast. We did not slate him. We did not badmouth in any way other than what we were told. There can be no legal action taken against Dark Phoenix Paranormal or Life's Mysteries for talking to the boys about how they felt. Those feelings do count. We played the footage that they were apparently faking. Okay? Which actually doesn't really put Michael in the best lights unless you actually see the full thing. Okay? It doesn't. We've gone through that. We have done this diplomatically. We always offer people to come on, and no one has slated him. We only said what we knew.
Yep.
So that message there, if people are, what I can say about it is my mother wouldn't use the terminology cronies. She would say, your friends. Tell your friends. That was Thorne that wrote that.
Yep.
That particular message. And call me crazy, but that was Thorne. No legal action can be taken on you unless there's evidence, Neil, of you doing something. Or anybody else.
Nobody said anything bad about him. The boys even said they thought he was a friend. Like,
yeah, 100%.
Nothing was said. Nothing.
Nope.
The boys, the lads have even said that they wouldn't change what's happened and being friends with him because they've gained a really good friend out of being friends with him.
Exactly.
So, nothing malicious.
The only thing that came out was the footage that you put out, Thorne. So I know you're listening. The only thing that came out was the footage you put out that video.
I've just asked Neil to send me the second lot. Free speech, which is allowed. Yeah, exactly. Free. Hiya, Mark. Sorry, I've just seen you, Mark. I was just going through some stuff. Thank you for joining. Just got a replay to what you just said. Hold on, because I'm trying to find out what the second message was. We're just in the middle. Yeah, what was the second one, Neil?
At the end of the
I
day,
don't.
what
I do.
action can they take against people having their say? Whether it's live on a podcast or between friends, at the end of the day, it's Daryl is right. Freedom of speech. That's what this country is about.
I'm missing my ice cream.
Yeah, we've really decided to start a Kelly's Corner. So we're going to start a petition to make her do an hour a week, and she's got to tell us what she's
Uncensored.
rubbish. You've
Yeah,
got
have to be uncensored.
right. So the second one was rubbish. You've got nothing on Thorn, and you know it. Yeah, we've nothing because he deleted it. Just saying. I've got nothing because he did delete it. I seen some of it. Rubbish, you've got nothing on Thorn, you know it. It's Michael and Joe, yeah, so why pick on Thorn? No one's picking on him. If it's them, the police looked at everything Thorn sent you and there's nothing criminal about it, they said. So go ahead, you make yourself look silly. Just stop being stupid, grow up. Thorn puts nothing about you online, so, well, that's not true either.
Exactly.
It doesn't say,
Pretty
he
sure we're on
doesn't
here
name
because
and
of the-
shame
because of the
anybody,
thing
but
that
he
Thorn said.
tells everybody that he's being bullied continuously.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you, if the police got a hold of his computer and everything that he erased, the police can take it all and bring it all up because nothing
Well, how
is
many-
erased completely off of your computer.
How
You
many
think-
times did he say to us as a group that he was being bullied by Mike and Joe?
A few times.
Like we said, Switzerland, we're staying out of it.
Yeah, which
But
is
we
fair
back,
enough.
we back
Yeah.
everybody 100%.
We got
Nobody
blocked
said
by
anything
Thorn because
bad.
we told him that he couldn't
Investigate
investigate
our
our
home.
home because we had family problems.
And he blocked
Nobody
And he
us.
blocked us the next day.
Nobody said anything bad today. Nothing.
David Severn gets bullied every time he looks in the mirror. That guy is an ass. Trust David to come in and say something like that.
Oh, take your mirror down. Take your mirror down.
The thing is, though, I don't really want to say a bad word about him, to be honest, because I don't really want to. I don't really want to give him the satisfaction.
Yeah.
Right, and I don't see him in a bad light. I can only go on what I was told as the girl.
Yeah,
But
of course.
we can't go on anything other than that, although I don't know him.
Everybody was respectful, even the boys. Everybody was respectful and just said what happened, and that was it.
That's it.
And you boys have been, honestly, you boys are exceptional, and we will continue to support you through this, regardless
Thank you.
of what is
Yeah.
said.
I do appreciate it.
Listen, we're always gonna look at 2 points of a story. I tried to look at Thorns, but yeah, that kind
Well,
of did.
the thing is that he forced the issue by sending the clips to somebody else.
We can't
Sorry.
say narcissist on my page.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's another podcast. Typical, everyone's fault but his own.
Very
Donna's
true.
right about the police. Darren, what's that saying? Man who cries wolf. I think it is with that man.
Yep.
The bullying aspect is absolute garbage.
Yep.
But thank
We're
you,
not,
David,
we're not
because
bullies.
that's
Because
We've
we did
never
everything very
bullied anybody.
peacefully.
and
Everything.
we,
Go ahead.
no, when you go Donna, sorry, I never heard you speak.
I was gonna say we did everything peacefully. Nobody said anything bad, just the truth. And even still, nobody said anything bad. Just
I
the
could have
truth.
said something bad, but I was told to be nice. So
But yeah, he tried to turn my brother against me, and I still haven't said a bad word against him.
And just, yeah.
that's it. You're showing that man more respect than he deserves.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You're showing him more respect than he showed you two lads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And please keep sharing your content on our page and keep being
Yeah.
you guys.
And
Like I
Dark
say,
Phoenixes, share
and
it.
Dark- share it on all the pages. We will tag your page to the top of our page,
Yeah.
and you've had a lot of love here tonight.
Yeah, we do really appreciate it, especially
Yes.
with the what's happened.
Absolutely no hate here tonight. So can I thank everybody on both pages, Dark Phoenix and Lice Mysteries, for being absolute troopers tonight. And
Thank you.
like you've been absolutely amazing. Thank you, Mum, for admin, but we actually didn't really. Everybody was on your side, and everybody said the same thing. And we've had a lot of people on here tonight, and I'll tell you, in total, we've had 37, and who, you know, at the same time said you boys weren't in the wrong. Yes, Michael, you need to grow up.
And they all
You were in agreement there, right?
Just a little.
If anyone's on Saturday side, it's no sides.
every single person said they were not in the wrong. Sounds like jealousy. Sounds like, what was the other thing they said? A setup.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to go with them and be on their team. So,
Cara love from the USA.
USA.
Well, that was Kimmy. So thank you, Kimmy, for supporting the boys this evening.
Yeah, thank you.
I do want to thank everybody on this page. You've been an absolute credit.
Yes.
Both our pages, an absolute credit.
Thanks so much as well.
And
Yeah, definitely. Thanks so much.
Oh my God, go and play in the sandbox. Dave.
grow up. Why? Always fun to go out and play in the sand. Don't bloody hang him on. Joe's already had a word with him. There's no having a word. You stop leading people astray.
Yeah.
But I do.
The sandbox.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. That wasn't supposed to happen, darling, but it's happened. As you can see, Michael's not changed. He's just kidding on for the time being. But I do think you boys need to continue to have fun, continue to do what you're doing. If you share your link onto the page, we'll tag you at the top so people can come and find you a lot easier. We'll certainly promote and we'll continue to support you even after this. I want to thank you boys for coming on this evening and giving your version of events.
Yes.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you
for
so
having us.
much.
Really appreciate it.
Anytime. We'll continue. Honestly, we will all continue to support you after this podcast is done. That's not the end of our support from either party here.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, I do want to thank everyone who came on tonight that supported the boys. I want to thank Dark Phoenix Paranormal for taking this on with us. These are really helpful podcasts and we love working with the girls.
Yes.
So please go and check out Dark. It's because I love you, Kelly. No, it's because I went out to stay away from Smushman. So please go and check out Dark Phoenix Paranormal. Please go and check out Exploring with Joe. We will tag their page to the top of our page so you can find them. So please, guys, if you can go and show as much love as possible to these boys, we'd much appreciate it. Don't forget, with Scanning the Frequencies, they are here every Monday for our entertainment. David's here all the time for our entertainment, but go and check Scanning the Frequencies out. They're absolutely amazing. We will be back on Tuesday with Life's Mysteries, and Bob, I think, is on Tuesday. And boys, I wish you all the best for the future. Everyone wants to collab.
Yeah, we're happy to work with anyone.
Looks like you'll be busy for the next year, 2 years.
Yeah, that's fine with us.
If you could tag your page onto ours, because a lot of people are wanting to come over and join, which is fantastic, and we do thank you for supporting them.
Yeah, thank you for all the support and the messages.
Yeah,
so me and Donna, my good girl, will be back on Tuesday with Bob Ashway. He's an amazing story to tell. But another successful one and another story told, and we will continue to work with Dark Phoenix Paranormal to bring down this chaos that's going on around us. So thank you, everyone, and we're going to say good night for this evening, and we will see you on Tuesday again.